Bam. The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Cardano right now a 16.77% in green. It looks very nice, guys. It looks very nice. Not only that, it's above all the moving averages on the daily chart. We are getting back where we were. We are getting back. I think the panic is over. I think right now we might actually continue even higher up. Like it doesn't matter what kind of chart you look at, 4 hourly, 1 hourly, you're above all the moving average. It looks so nice. So we're gonna talk about that. Before we get into it, I'm trying to hit 30,000 subs. So, you know, help out. Let's get into charts, make my face smaller, charts bigger, and see what's actually happening with Cardano. So yesterday we managed to hold above the 50 moving average. The yellow line, that's the 50 moving average. We managed to hold right above it, and that's actually confirmation that this breakout back up above the 50 moving average is actually confirmed. That's why we are pumping today. Today we are pumping above the 10 and 20 moving average, really important moving averages on the daily chart, and if we can stay above what's that, 174, where this 20 moving average is right over here, if we can stay above for the rest of the day, I mean, a lot is already done, and I think this can actually just continue further up. Right now we are hitting some kind of resistances, you will see here. You can see here we are still above the resistance, but we are hitting resistances, and this one up here, these are the two very important ones. And once you have broken all of this, once you have done with all of this over here, these resistances, once they are broken, once you close above up here, there is technically no resistance all the way up until you reach the top. Okay, because this is just a single move, continuous move, and this continuous move down. So the only resistance that will be happening is at all-time high over here, close at 2.3, but between over here there is nothing, literally nothing. So once we start going up, like this is gonna go really fast. I'm telling you, this is gonna go fast. Once we break this level up here, and then up to the upside, is gonna go really fast. I mean, there might be some kind of resistance on the way up by some trend lines and stuff like that, but overall, technically, moving averages are all below us. Every moving average is below us. That's what you want to see. And you can see on the 4 hourly time frame that we have just conquered the last moving average. You can see most of the moving averages were down here, 10, 20, 50, 200, but the 100 moving average is the one that's going up right over here. 8 hours ago we managed to break above it, then we stayed above it on the second candle, and right now we are pumping from the 100 moving average. So technically on the 4 hourly we are above all the moving averages, on the 1 hourly we are above all the moving averages, on the 30 minutes we are above all the moving averages, and so forth. Daily above all moving averages, weekly above all the moving. Technically Cardano is right now in a strong uptrend. When we are looking for you know, for what we're gonna trade, what's in an uptrend or downtrend and stuff like that, one of the big signs that something is a good is a strong uptrend is being above all moving averages on all time frames. So weekly, daily, 4 hourly, 1 hourly, being above all moving averages on all time frame is very good. Here we have a 1 hourly time frame. You can see here that we have had quite a fast run up all the way to some 1.5 levels from 1.1, right? And then we dropped back to the 50 moving average. Now 50 moving average has to be respected because on the small time frames, 10 and 20 moving average are not that that good to hold the line. The thing is that we are right now again flying too fast up, and right now we are hitting some kind of resistance, as you've seen, and a move back down to the 50 moving average might also come. I'm not saying it's gonna come right down here or sideways up here, or maybe it's gonna go a little bit up and then it's gonna hit it up here, but we are looking to hit eventually the 50 moving average whenever that comes. So we are not quite sure if this is gonna be today or now or later. This is 1 hourly, so it can take a little while before we actually reach the 50 moving average, but right now 16% move is actually pretty decent and pretty good. You can see here we are made it above the 100 moving average, got support there, and right now I'm going off of that. But even on the 4 hourly we are extended from the important moving averages on 1 hourly, that's 10 and 20 moving average. That's these two. You can see that we are a little bit extended from them. Sure, we can continue pumping up, but yeah, that would be insane move. Even here we continued pumping up. You can see here away from the 10 moving average, and that can definitely happen here as well. But you have to understand that this was a this move over here was a, what are you gonna call it, this was a spring, right? We went down, then spring back up. Like, it was insanely fast move, not just for Cardano but for everything. So that happened here again. It can happen, but eventually it will hit the 10 moving average, and then continue maybe going up, and maybe even this 200 moving sorry, not 220 moving average will be hit, some kind of sideways move before we continue going up. Now this is 4-hourly time frame, so every one of these candles is 4 hours, so 4, 8, 16, 20, 24, 28. Like, if we just go sideways, by tomorrow we should be hitting like 20 moving average and continue up. So although we did 16% today, I think chance for going higher is there. Like, we still have chance to go higher, but we should concentrate and just go a little bit back in time. I don't know where I'm now. I don't know. I had lines and I don't have lines, so let me do it like this and put back the lines. I just wanted these two lines, man. I just wanted the two lines. Why do you have to do me like that? Why do you have to do me like that? Okay, so you can see right now that we are hitting this resistance. Usually what happens when you pump a lot and then you hit some kind of resistance, price stabilizes around that. Either it stabilizes above the resistance or below the resistance and waits for the next day to close in the values. I don't know how to explain it, but usually it stabilizes around a certain point, waits for the next day, and the next day either it pumps more or dumps or whatever you want to do. But it goes to a certain level where it stabilizes and then continues. So right now for today, I think we did plenty of today. I know everybody wants this to go to 2 today. I don't know if it can, if it will. It's hard to tell. But the fact that we broke 2 moving averages and 2 resistance right now, sitting just barely above it, tells me that maybe we have come to the point where we have to stay around, just hold the price over here to the next day, see if we can manage to get above, hold the price above the moving averages and above the resistance, and the next day maybe pump more. Because right now you can see that we are a little extended from the moving averages, not on the 1 hour. 1 hourly can still push us up. So I'm looking for right now for 1 hourly, if it's gonna push us higher up or if it's gonna fail. Let's see if there's any kind of divergence over here going on. Right now there is, so but as long as this can continue pumping up for the next 1.5 minutes, like this can actually correct. There's a divergence between the I can show you. So this is the rubber band index, or RSI as we call it, right? And you want this index to always follow the price. So price is going up, the index, the RSI index is going down. That's divergence. Usually means that the price will correct downwards, right, to correct the RSI. But if this price continues going higher up, right, then the RSI will continue going higher up, and there will be no divergence. So there is no confirmation that there is a divergence here on the 1 hourly time frame. But we'll just have to wait and see. What I'm thinking right now, that on the 4 hourly we are extended. You can still continue going higher up, but you have to understand that, like, extension above, moving above the we are above certain resistances. We are waiting for tomorrow. We want to see what's gonna happen. So come back tomorrow and see. But right now I think we did enough for the day. So I think 60% tomorrow will be nice as well. Anyways, guys, subscribe to the channel. I want to hit the 30k subs. I think we only need like 300 people to hit the 30k. So thanks you for subscribing, thank you for liking the channel, thank you for watching, and thank you for everything you do. Anyways, see you around. Bye bye.